The Niners played one of the most ridiculous games in the history of the NFL just a couple of days ago. And during it, while you watched it, if you didn't turn off the television and leave like Jed York probably did, then it was very painful as a Niner fan. Jack and I just watched the coach's tape, which is silent. It's very cold and clean. And our impression is that it wasn't as bad as it may have felt and seemed at the time. Did you get that impression, Jack?
Yeah, definitely. There was definitely points in this game where they were doing really well, and just a couple of bad breaks went their way there early in the second quarter, and then it just kind of snowballed out from there. But I definitely think there's things to take away that are positive moving into.
And I think that's Kyle Shanahan's message to the team this week. At least it sounded that way on the conference call with reporters yesterday. I mean, after certain losses this season, he'd been very quick to assess blame. Like after the Eagles game, it was pretty clear. Like he was saying, well, what do you expect us to do with our backup quarterback? In this game, he said, not Nick's fault, not really anyone's fault. It was a ridiculous game. I respect everyone who went through it. Let's move on and get better from it. I really thought it was the best moment of him as a leader yet. I liked it.
Yeah, no, that's great. That's definitely the message to set, because I think they're going to be so well to have a good game this week coming up against the Saints.
Okay, so let's dive into good Nick, bad Nick. So this is the first third down in the game. It's 3rd and 4?
Yeah, it's 3rd and 4 here. They got to get to the 41, and he does a good job here. They don't get the first down, and a lot of that's not his fault. I think he makes the correct read. Really, what you're going to see is Reed needs to get more depth. We know they got to get past the 41. He runs to the 41 and sits.
Yeah.
But he's got about 4 yards between him and the linebacker. He could have gained another couple of yards of depth. And just, the catch right there, that should be a first down. So this is one of those little things. As I watched the game, there's just a lot of little things that we see that kind of cost them this game. And this is one of them. This isn't anything on Nick. He's making the proper read and going where this play is designed. And Reed just needs to get a couple extra yards on his depth.
Yeah, and that's something that football coaches would notice. We told you to run this at 6 yards. You ran it at 3. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even if it's supposed to be a 4-yard route, you need to know the situation right here that it's a good point. You got to get 4 yards, and you got to get a couple more, especially when the linebacker is giving you the hole.
Yeah, it's zone. It's right there. It's the right read.
Yep.
Good eye, Jack. Yeah. That's just when you have an accumulation of mistakes like this, you lose by 17.
Yeah. Yep. That's kind of what we saw. We see this on both sides of the ball as we go through the game. But, this is a good play by Mullins. If they do this next week and Reed gets the right depth, it's the first down. So that's why on the positive speed of it.
That was interesting. Okay, which one's the next one?
Let's go to 6:25 of the first quarter.
Yeah. Let's do that. This is a heck of a throw. And he gets a really nice pocket on this play too. I'm going to give some props to the offensive lineman, but let you take us through it.
Yeah, definitely. This is a concept we see them run a lot, where it's play action. They're going to try to clear out the middle with Taylor. He's taking the safeties with him, and the play action kind of holds the linebackers a little bit, and good protection off there. And he just kind of sits in the pocket, and as soon as the man makes the break, he hits James right in stride.
Yeah,
great play.
Yeah, it is. Let's check it out from the end zone. Nice play fake. Just notice real quick, Daniel Brunskill with Za'Darius Smith. That's nice.
Yeah, he's doing a good job right there.
I mean, all the time in the world to throw this ball, steps into it, hits him in stride.
Yeah, that pocket just makes it like he's in the 7-on-7 drill.
See, what happened early in the game is the Packers were playing some real soft zone coverage and not really even covering Richie James. Then they started bringing pressure and changed the entire game. This is some serious soft coverage. Look at how deep these guys are. But yes, excellent throw, excellent design. Great Nick.
And part of that depth is because of Taylor splitting the safeties. So he's driving them deep. So
I love that though, because you have to respect Trent Taylor running deep, although there's no way in the world he would ever get this ball. No. I mean, maybe if he was uncovered totally, he might get it, but even then, maybe not.
Right.
Anyway, but you gotta respect it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's move on now. Still first quarter. Let's go to 54 seconds in the first quarter.
Sounds good. All right, 54 seconds. Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is their second possession. It's been a really nice drive all the way down to this point, and And this one, it's going to be the corner to Craycraft. You see him out on the edge. He's going to come in and then break to the corner.
Yes.
And he's open. This is a perfect throw. You can't put this ball in any better placement than what Mullins does right here.
Yep.
If there's going to be anything you might say you should throw the ball a little earlier, but that's partly because we're watching this in slow-mo.
Good point.
He puts this one right there. This should be a touchdown. If that's any of the, if that's Bourne or Ayuk or Samuel, you're going to bring that up as 6.
Yep.
So that's a nice throw. It's a good read. Nobody else was open. He was reading that side all the way, and he hit the open man. So that's definitely a positive on his end. So that's 2 plays now that we've watched where he's making the right throw, he's making the right read, and he's being let down by the receiver.
Okay. Real quick from this angle, because it's the best throw of his career, maybe. He had a nice one to Kittle in the end zone against the Eagles for a touchdown. This is really nice. I mean, that's a dime. You got to catch that, buddy. Okay, what's next?
Let's go to 13:39 of the second.
Okay.
So this is the possession right after the field goal. The defense has made a stop. The 49ers offense is driving, and this is going to be another play action with a dig route, similar concept to what the earlier throw was. You got a man running down the field to open it up, and James comes in right behind him, and you see the ball coming out of his hand right as the break's being made, and he puts it right on him.
Yeah, let's watch it again. Time it up, making the break now.
Right.
Now. And that ball's coming out. Perfect timing before these guys can get back in the play. Well designed. Let's look at it from the end zone.
And the play action is really helping because it's getting the Packers off of their
Yes.
mark, so they're not able to just rush. They're running out to left. So the play action really set that up well for them.
Yep. And the pass sinks a little bit at the end, but still perfect throw.
It's fine. We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Love that. Yep.
Yeah,
great call.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
And then a couple more. And these are more. Those are the throws really while the game was in doubt.
Right.
I did want to go to the fourth quarter, 6-10.
Okay, let me get there.
Just because these are, I understand these are garbage, but these are some plays that I noticed people talking about as the game was finishing up.
All right. Almost there. 6-10 fourth quarter.
Yeah.
All right. Here we are. First down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And this is a nice one. This is a little bit of a change up from they're actually going to motion hasty out to wide out into the slot. And then he's going to run a wheel. So he's going up. What they're really doing here is 4 verticals, which is a nice call against a single high safety.
Yep.
And he's got the safety pin to the left side, and that leaves Dwelly wide open.
That's a great play design.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nice one, especially with that little wheel route out there, because it kind of that's really what's opening up the middle of the field, I think, on this one.
Absolutely.
And it's a little low, but he gets it out to him, and this is a nice completion and a nice gain here, even though it's towards the end of the game. I don't know if he's going to gain a whole lot more yards because Dwelly's not the fastest guy in the world if he hits him right in stride.
Right.
But this is a good read, getting the ball to him. And at this point, really what we're looking for is that kind of thing to be happening with the 49ers quarterbacks.
And the thing going to Dwelly is it's not really about hitting him in stride because he's not a big, fast guy. It's just get it to him because he'll catch it. He will catch it anywhere.
Yeah, and that's a good catch right off his knees.
It's a great catch. He makes it look so easy, too. It seems like his heart rate doesn't go up at all. He's just very confident in his hands, his hand-eye coordination always. Yeah, nice play.
From the end zone angle, you'll see that's a good throw too because he's got a little bit of pressure coming off his right side. It's on a twist, so it comes across his face.
Yep, 95, 55, right there.
Good job by School there to just push him out of the way. But
School had a tough game, but this is a good rep.
Yeah, this is one of his good ones.
Yeah, poor School. My goodness. All right, any more?
Yeah, one more. Let's just go to the last one. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Still 2 minutes.
Okay. Jack, about an hour ago, Larry Mullins emailed me a picture of Nick Mullins watching film with his son, his 8-month-old. It's the cutest picture I've ever seen. I got to ask Larry for permission to show people. He may not want me to show, but it's the cutest picture I've ever seen. I almost want to frame it and put it in my house.
I'm sure it's a great.
It's amazing. Him and his little 8-month-old son watching film together.
Yeah,
that's going to be the next Niners franchise quarterback, little Mullins. All right, what we got here?
Little Nick.
Little Nick.
Let's run this one. I don't remember. I didn't write my notes down on this one, so let's go back.
Okay, let's see what it is.
Out here.
2 minutes. I think this is the right play.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be an in route. And the reason on this one is just, it's late. It's a good little cut, good timing, and they get up the field, get a first down.
Yep. We'll see it from the end zone. He's going here.
This is an easy pitch and catch, but
it's a nice route. It's a nice route, though.
It's a really nice route, and that this game really just the thing that just jumps out is how much better Richie James is than the other receivers on the field that night. And he definitely needs to be the number 4 guy for the 49ers moving forward.
Oh my goodness. I have a clip of Trent Taylor going nowhere, trying to do a similar move. So we can show that later on the negative stuff. But we're going to stick with Nick. But real quick, I didn't really notice this. I think I kind of fast forwarded through the fourth quarter. Wow. And they say he can't run the routes that Trent Taylor runs. Man, what a player.
No,
nice catch too.
And to think, and I think Shanahan mentioned this too, just the way that he comes out, he came into this week, he was hurt on Monday and he's out there playing on Thursday and playing like he did. That's really good.
Yeah. In a sense, he kind of had like the Nick Mullins against the Raiders game. He was just, he'll have this the rest of his life. It's a great game.